My name is Swati Agarwal, and I have recently been selected in CIP Ranchi for my M.Phil in Clinical Psychology. I completed my Masters in Psychology from University of Calcutta, and I actually took psychology in my 11th and 12th standard also. So I think it has started around 8th, 9th standard when our school hired a school counselor. So then I came to realize that psychology is also a career option. So my reason for taking MPhil is to explore more about this, that why do perfectly fine people suddenly get diagnosed with a disorder and the stigma around it. How did I prepare for MPhil overall is that what I did was that the notes, I mean, I had enrolled for UPS education, so I had got access to the notes as well as the online portal. So after getting the notes, I just flipped through them, all the all the modules which we got, and so this what this did was this gave me an outline that these are the topics which I need to cover, and often in the notes things were explained in a very easy format, in a very easy and simple language. So if sometimes maybe I couldn't understand something from the books I was referring to, those notes helped me a lot. So after all this, after my understanding was okay, I opened the test portal which we had access to, and then there were three categories. So first what I did was I used to do the chapter wise tests, and then after that I used to do the practice tests. So what this did was, by doing the chapter wise tests first, it made me realize the areas which were weak for me in the chapter. So I could go back and read that more. And the mock tests, uh, what the mock test did was basically, after the test was done, I remember that the percentage as well as the rank was also given. In this test your rank is this as compared to other people. So that made me realize that okay, there are a lot of, it made me mindful of the competition that exists. And the test also pointed out which areas you did wrong, so that revision helped me. And actually, the thing is, practice in MCQs is very important. What people mainly tend to do is that they just tend to go on studying and not test how much they have learned by practicing MCQs. So, what practice in MCQs will help you do is realize that this is how much you have learned. You will actually learn to apply the concepts which you gathered while reading by solving the MCQs. Maybe in books the language is written in a specific way, but in the question the same thing they are asking but in a different way. So if you don't practice MCQs, I think that you won't learn to apply whatever you have learned. Okay, so practicing MCQs is very important if you are preparing for MPhil. So I think overall this was my test strategy. And for when I tracked the CIP entrance, Arvind sir organized a interview session also where he gave us tips about the interview. So I followed that. Mainly preparing for MPhil is a pretty scary journey. It is full of anxieties and uncertainty, that there are so less number of seats and the competition is so high. So it's okay to feel scared, and it is very natural to lose motivation. So how did I stay motivated? I think that at times when I used to become demotivated, I used to think about why I am doing this, the why behind my purpose of taking up psychology, clinical psychology. So I would like to say, on days that you feel very demotivated or you don't feel like studying, you can just practice MCQs that day. It won't take a lot of time. So I would suggest that find out what strategy works for you. Practice a lot of MCQs of every chapter. There are a lot of MCQs available on the test portal of UPS education, is very helpful as well. So you can access that also. And another thing I would like to say is that so for example, if you are not able to crack any entrance exam of MPhil and your friend is able to crack, that does not make you any less capable than your friend. this failure does not define your capabilities. And yeah, I think that consistency, faith in yourself, and MCQs can help you. All the best.